Hello, in today's video I'm going to talk about Apple, both the company and the stock. I got the idea to make the video because of the Monkway. I don't understand why Apple borrowed so much money when Steve Jobs was still the CEO of Apple. There was no debt on their balance sheets, and I cannot find any records of debt in 2011 reported anywhere on the internet. And to confirm my beliefs, I do remember looking at Apple's finances in 2011 and remember seeing no debt. If you are not aware, Steve Jobs passed away on October 5th, 2011. That was almost 7 years ago. I know Apple uses debt to try and grow their company dramatically, but if you look at their debt to asset ratio, you can tell that Apple has not grown very much in the past 4 years. By subtracting their assets from their liabilities, you can see that the company has not grown very much. They are the most expensive stock in the world right now, and I don't want to go that much more into their financials. If you want to understand their financials, the Monkway has a video on his channel explaining Apple's financials titled How to Read Balance Sheet, Stock Market for Beginners, How to Read Earnings Reports, which released on March 3rd, 2018. Now on to a recap of Apple's history. Apple was founded by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne in April 1976 to develop and sell Wozniak's Apple I personal computer. It was incorporated as Apple Computer Incorporated in January of 1977, and sales of its computers, including the Apple II, saw significant momentum and revenue growth for the company. Within a few years, Jobs and Wozniak had hired a staff of computer designers and had a production line. Apple went public in 1980 to instant financial success. Over the next few years, Apple shipped new computers featuring innovative graphical user interfaces, and Apple's marketing commercials for its products received widespread critical acclaim. However, the high price tag of its products and limited software titles caused problems, plus internal struggles between executives at the company. Jobs was forced to resign from Apple and create his own company called NEXT. As the market for personal computers increased, Apple computers saw diminishing sales due to lower priced products from competitors, in particular those offered with Microsoft Windows operating system. Apple almost went bankrupt until the current CEO of Apple at the time decided to bring Steve Jobs back into the company. Jobs regained position as CEO in 1997 and began a process to rebuild Apple's status, which included opening Apple's own retail stores in 2001, making numerous acquisitions of software companies to create a portfolio of software titles, and changing some of the hardware used in its computers. It again saw success and returned to profitability. In January 2007, Jobs announced that Apple Computer Incorporated would be renamed Apple Incorporated to reflect its shifted focus towards consumer electronics. He also announced the iPhone, which saw critical acclaim and significant financial success. In August 2011, Jobs resigned as CEO due to health complications, and Tim Cook became the new CEO. 2 months later, Jobs passed away, marking the end of an era for the company. If Steve Jobs was still alive today, I predict Apple would be twice the size they are right now. Steve Jobs was a visionary and made Apple the company they are today. I had a friend whose dad bought into Apple back in the day because of his mentality of trying to only make money off the stock and not look at the company as more than a stock. He lost out big time because he basically bought into Apple at $54 before the stock split. After a year of not doing anything, he became frustrated and sold off his stock without doing any research on the company. A few days after he sold the stock, its price doubled and kept rising. I told their family I was going to be rich off Aurora stock, but none of them listened to me and bought Canopy instead because it felt like a safer company. They made money, but nowhere near the percentage I made due to the fact that I got Aurora at an incredible price. Thanks for watching. If you disliked this video, please give me a thumbs down. Please subscribe for future updates and have a great day.